As of now, after 3 matches, Selangor have won all 3 of the contests so far in the Women's National League. Oh, clearance was a bit risky. Here's the 1-2. Opens it up to Aisyah Murad. Malaysia on the offensive once again. That's a good ball taken, Butler. Just headed wide. You can see the intent from the Malayan Tigers in every single attack. It's a great ball in from Aisyah Murad. Taken Butler. She's headed that wide, under pressure too. So Joel Corneli wanted a little bit more than just a goal kick for Malaysia. Was in 2001. Taipei, 14 against the host. Last time Malaysia won the game in that competition was in 1991 in Japan, where they won by a goal to 0 against Singapore. They also came up with a goalless draw as well against Hong Kong. And 1991. Free kick to Najwa Erdina. Moved down by Talabon. Two players standing over the ball. 22 and 2. Aisyah Murad, as well as Juliana Barek. Aisyah tries to cause something special there with the overlapping run of Juliana Barek. Now Laos would love to go on a counter. Jasya Tumilis, always a calm, composed figure. National side, also featured in the AFC Women's Champions League with Sabah 2 years ago. And talking about the AFC Women's Champions League, the only Malaysian to score in that competition proper, Intan Sara, is also not in the squad due to an injury she sustained while playing for the Malaysian futsal national team in Indonesia. Should be flying back to Indonesia this weekend, playing a football gaming tournament. All the best to her. Also very well known as a very good gamer as well. Tibashini losing out. One back by Liana Sobri. Advantage play. And now taken Butler in behind. Goalkeeper has to go there and okay, we pull back for a foul on Liana Sobri. Tegan Butler is the striker, which is very, very interesting. Show that figure as well. Almost. The opening goal of this contest, but first quarter of an hour It's been all Malaysia so far. Falling behind for Najwa Irdina. Goalkeeper had it covered anyway. It's a good ball. Just bouncing of the ball, just eluded her. Liana for Najwa. Yuspiwana will be on the overlap once again. Opens it up to the right hand side. Well, there is Shamura. Juliana tried her best. Tibashini was the option. Out for a corner. Was behind by Tipakon Sivonglat. Had to go through a lot, going up against the pacey winger as Tibashini. Some of the players will be playing for the first time in a competitive environment for the Malaysian national team. Tibashini is one of them. Another corner for Malaysia. Najwa sends one into the far post. And the header just wide again, but was there a touch?
Calm down.
You saw the kick. You saw
Calm
the kick.
down.
You must see. You must see.
You have to calm down now.
Okay, can you see or not? No, do you see or not?
You can see or cannot?
I say, can you see or not?
Wow.
She kicked the player on the ground.
You need to go referee or not?
Come back your seat, very obvious. But then she kicked.
Come back your seat.
A very animated. Oh, that's not what we want to see there from Saira Atira. It was actually a kick there by her, and which is why the assistant coach for Laos very animated. Another corner comes in. Remember, we don't have the luxury of VAR over here. Aisha Murat for the second time. Once again, away to safety, but not really safe so far. Only as far as Liana Sobri. Yeah. It's a good ball. Bounces off Yuspiwana. Aisha skips past one, and Yuspiwana Karius just hits it wide. Aisha Murat, brilliant darting run from the captain. Playing the 1-2 with Yuspiwana. No. Still with the questions. Assistant coach Isa Abdul Halim of Singapore. Assistant head coach for Fontip Sengmani. Not the incident. Wow, still on it. Certainly can hear that. Van Vliet. Right back. Oh, the victims there. Certainly, this match is going to heat up. Aisha. First touch was Anuta. Now Lao tries to go on a rare opportunity. Here on the front foot. It's as if the Malaysians look fitter overall so far. Oh, the possession. Good steal from Dalabon. So Anna Kiel. Good ball in behind too. Away by Faiza. Puts it up to the left-hand side here. Lao with a huge opportunity, but Asma Junaidi charged on. And a fine claim from the veteran goalkeeper. Going up against Lei Intabong. First touch to skip past Zahira. Just a bit overhit, and Asma Junaidi. Space and opportunity to go and rush in, full of bravery from 34-year-old Sabahan goalkeeper. Oh, that's a shot from long range, and the goalkeeper was in no man's land. Wow. And imagine who the 16-year-old Anakil Onsu, if she could come up with something out of the ordinary. Get their noses in front here, Lao, after 20 minutes of towering defense from all the Malaysian onslaught. It's already out of play. Just Chumilis, very interesting to see her against one of the defenders, one of the centre backs. Tipakon with a throw. It's a long one. Oh, the header was not the best header from Siti Saira, and Lei Intabong could not take advantage. It's absolutely dangerous, and now Faiza also losing out. Lao, they're having lots of chances here. And a corner. Now nervy times for the Malaysian defence. Anakil did so well to keep the ball in play. Was behind for the first Lao corner of the game. It's a good ball too. Iswiwana really needed to be careful. There were shots for a handball. Once again, remember, we don't have the luxury of VAR. If they are to check it, it looked as if Iswiwana actually just hit it on a midsection. Butler not the best control there after the clearance. Away by Juliana. Now Lao has got their own opportunities. The Lao goalkeeper Talabari playing with time. Remember, 2 draws could also mean qualification from your group. That's what happened with Timor-Leste in the previous edition in Vientiane in Laos, at the expense of Laos after their loss against Singapore. And Singapore as well as Timor-Leste were held to a draw back then as well. Seng Duan. Few good short passes. Low cross perhaps. Comes in. Comes off. Jasya Chumilis. Behind for Another Lao corner. Two attempts, two blocked crosses. Blocked cross. So another corner. That will be taken by the young prodigy, Anakil Onsi. 6 targets in the area for her. And a foul committed already. Asma Junaidi, so featured in one game, the AFC Women's Champions League, after Azurin Maslan was sent off against Abu Dhabi Country Club in the 2-2 draw, which saw Malaysian national striker Intan Sara scoring the equalizing goal. Some of the players that played in that competition as well. Jasya Chiminis, Steffi, who is now permanently with Sabah. Aisha, good idea. Clearance under pressure. High press from the hosts, especially rallied by their fans as well. Got the extra energy from the crowd here in Cheras. Faiza. Aisha for Liana. Tries to find Juliana. It's now Aisha Murad again. Yusbiwana on the overlap from the left-hand side. Sibashini could be one of the options for her. Liana. Lao back defending in numbers. Yusbiwana Karius. Good ball in. Oh, the header was a bit risky. Helped on by Sendu and Pompailan. Great fight back there. Into a cross by Juliana Barek. One back by Zahira. Yusbiwana again. Good ball in, taken but the touch. Just too much on it. It's Aisha Murad. Has made the run already. That was a very good touch, just a bit too heavy. Great ball in from Yusriwana Karius. Hit the shoulder of Tegan Butler. Well, so far as Ace's target player. All that's left now for Malaysia is to actually score a goal. After all, the domination has been shown by them. Lao also came up a few chances of their own. They too have a few opportunities, open chances, half chances as well. Especially after Zahira Atira's header back, which was well under hit. Lei Intervong could not take advantage of the said opportunity. It's an injury sustained. Talk about injuries. Malaysia came into this competition with a few injury issues as well that kept two of their best players out for the tournament. Most notably, Azurin Maslan, the their #1 goalkeeper for many, many years. Sustained an ACL injury last year. Still recuperating, still recovering. Asma Junaidi is also a decent goalkeeper in her own right as well. Najwa Erdina. She's done well the first one, but Billington was there. It's back up for Philaifon Fengsana. Now they are playing with 10 players. As Malaysia win another corner. Third of the game for Malaysia after half an hour. Najwa Irdina's cross. Easy claim for Patalavadi. Trying to cause some issues for the Laos goalkeeper. Nobody was attacking the 6-yard area. So, substitution. Tipakon Sivong Lak. She could not continue, so Kemi Fatdala will be coming on, and perhaps now we see Laos away from their 5-at-the-back formation. As Tivashini galloping forward from the left-hand side for Malaysia. Just run out of options. Tivashini, Aisha Murad. Beautiful ball in. Can use Biwana. Ensure that the ball is still in play. The answer is no. Use Biwana Kadius. 15th international cap. Use Biwana. One of many players. To spawn in Sabah. Tivashini. Almost miscontrolled it. Chasia. Sahira. Deflected long ball. It's now Aisha. First touch from Kemi Fatdala with the interception, but Malaysia. Great ball from Patalavadi had to go full stretch. Malaysia, corner number 4. Touch from Shasya Chumilis. And away to safety, another Lao clearance. Clearance from Philaifon Fengsana. Liana. Liana Sobri. Always a huge presence. With her creativity. Oh, natural. Ball to goalkeeper. Had to become a sweeper keeper. Saw that the goalkeeper always come off her line. That may fall kindly for late interval. Can she find Anna Kiel, the only red shirt inside the penalty area? Interval, a little bit of a chip. Wanted a handball and she will get it. Free kick Lao. Interesting skills there. Yep. It's the extension of the arm from Aisha Murat and Lao. Themselves a free kick here. This will look like a corner for Lao. Dalavon, number 18, amongst the target. The captain Seisamon Interphone as well. Anna Kyo amongst the two, they'll be taking this. Anna Kyo straight at goal! And the header goes in for Lao! It's the substitute, Kemi Fatala. 10 minutes before the end of the first half, and Lao are in front. Great flick on from Kemi Fatala after this in-swinger from Anna Kyonsu. Oh, that came off her back, in all honesty, and not her head. Still crept in at Asmat Junaidi's near post. And it is a Lao rejoice. Kemi Fatala opens the scoring for Lao. It is 1-0 for the visitors. And after all the Malaysian onslaught, after all the Malaysian possession, they found themselves behind after a set piece, which is always one of the best ways to score. Kemi Fatala, she came on for the injured Tipakon Sivong Lat and became the difference maker so far. Yellow card, I believe, for the assistant coach. Absolutely animated on the touchline. Isa Abdul Halim. Wanted something more from the Malaysian challengers. He thought that Malaysia had become too physical after the goal. Lao. There was shouts for handball. Now late interval. Going up against Juliana Barek and her team. A corner. Lao has got their goal from a set piece from Anna Kyonsu, and now she'll be sending another bullet into the penalty area. Anna Kyo, another in-swinger this time. Easy for Asma Junaidi. Sivashini lost the footing. Whilst wanted to go on a counter. 5 more minutes for the end of the first half. Malaysia has got all the possession, but it is Lao with the lead. It's Anna Kiel. Anna going at Jasya Jumilis. Clean as a whistle. Tackle from the 35-year-old Jasya. Juliana Barek, who is always on the overlap, now has to do lots of defending, but Noliana Sobri has won it back for Malaysia. It was a late one. Advantage not taken. Free kick Malaysia. It's a late challenge from Dalabon. So Papi say. Good 1-2. Aisha Murad now operating on the left. She was penalised. To the push on Kemi Fatala. Was a swing there by Zahira. Malaysia trying to go on a counter with a long one, a long ball. Now the tides have turned. Now one goal has changed the complexion of this contest. It's allowed with confidence, especially with that individual skill from Lei Intervon to win the free kick, and Anna Kyo, wonderful in-swinger in towards Kemi Fatala, the substitute for the opening goal. It's become the only goal so far. On Pilot. And actually, in 2026, it's only the second goal that Laos has scored. Another one was that one in the 5-1 defeat to Saudi Arabia, but Anuta Chantitong, the number 19 here. Malaysia pressing again. Butler into Najwa. Under pressure. Collision means that the play had to be stopped. It's a collision between three players. Choyerdina, one of them. The one staying down injured was Mr. Villefon Fengsana. To this one. Oof. Nasty collision there. Purely accidental. Choyerdina losing her balance as well. Could turn ugly actually, the collision. 3 minutes of time added on. To the completion of the first 45. Malaysia down by 1 after possession, after enjoying possession for the majority of the first 45 minutes. But one free kick was all it took for Laos. One free kick and one flick on. It's the difference maker so far from Kemi Fatala, the substitute. Malaysia into the contest. Really, not really having a recognizable striker. Some names including Henrietta Justine is on the bench. Adrina Zamzahiri as well. And if you need a joker, if you need a surprise package, there is the 15-year-old attacker in Kisha Adelina. Aisha. It's too soft a touch from the captain. Liana trying her best. A few collisions, but Lao won't care. Behind, trying to be played by the 16-year-old Van Valley. Malaysia will have one more chance here to have a shot at goal. Yusbiwana, pressed by two, wins the free kick. Visitors would not appreciate that. Yusbiwana getting past one, not the second one. Van Valley Bonlami penalised. Aisha Mura now operating on the left. And out for a throw. Malaysia. Last attack of the half here. Will Yusbiwana go long? Up the air. Long clearance. Nur Faiza will bring this forward. Siti Nur Faiza. To send her teammate in behind on the right hand side, but away by the captain, Seisamon. And that'll be the end of the first half. After all the possession by Malaysia, it is instead Kemi Fatala with the all-important touch after an Anakil Onsi free kick with 9 minutes left of the first 45. Laos 1, Malaysia 0. back. Hatfina Firdaus. In her place, Henrietta Justine of Sabah, an actual Sabahan, also played in the AFC Women's Champions League 2 years ago. Always a goal-getter for Malaysia as well as for Sabah. She will always score. And here we will see how will she fare as Malaysia. We all know about the injuries to Azrin Maslan as well as Intan Sara, but there is no Usliza, there is no Dia Adin, no Lauren Horri as well. She's also studying in the US. Another that is in the US is Mekarania. Good ball through to Aisha Murad. That's a good ball in. And it ended up on the roof of the net after Hatfina as well as Aisha Murad. Linked up well, Hatfina Firdaus. Got past one and straight away finding her captain. Aisha wins it again. It's Henrietta. And Tegan Butler. Straight at the goalkeeper. Hatalavodi. She will need to expect a long second half here. Tegan Butler. A second shot, a second opportunity of the game after a header narrowly wide in the first half. The 18-year-old. This is going to be a long second half for the defense of Laos, especially with the introduction of the more attack-minded Hatfina Firdaus, a 22-year-old, as well as Henrietta Justine. One of the best strikers in Malaysia. Scoring one of the winning goals to win the FAS Women's League the first season 4 years ago. So one of the top scorers of the National League 3 years ago, Henrietta. It's Juliana. Could not get past Seisamon Intafon. Also on defensive duty. Juliana Barek, always an aggressive wing back, full of energy. Juliana Barek. Her debut was a year ago. But it's a good ball from Tegan Butler in towards Aisha Murad. Aisha's ball, Hatfina! Instant impact! Hatfina Firdaus with the equalizing goal! Emotions running over! And Malaysia has something to say about the domination and all the possession. Great ball from Aisha and Hatfina with a header of dreams. One each at the start of the second half. Beautiful header. And Hatfina Firdaus, 5 minutes after her introduction, instant impact. It's back all square here in Cheras. And now It is the matter of Malaysia riding on the momentum. Liana Sobri, no foul given by the referee. Henry Tajasti can bring the ball forward. Here's the 1-2 that was just overhit. Liana Sobri. Fina Firdaus with her first ever goal for the Malaysian national team. You can see her emotions running right after the ball hit the back of the net. Yellow card for the head coach of Laos. Previously it was for the assistant coach. This time it is for the head coach herself, Phonetip Sengmani. Saka Koizumi. Liana. Well, that was a giveaway. Aisha Murat trying to get past the second after the first. Tries to win the ball back for Malaysia. Lau with desperate clearances. Now linking up, but only as far as Sahira Atira. Juliana. Liana Sobri does well. Juliana Barek. Henry Tajasti. Juliana trying to find Tegan Butler. Now defending well, but under enormous pressure from the Malaysians. Liana. Henry Tar. Tegan Butler making chase. No flag from the assistant referee. It's Tegan Butler. Sends one in. Almost over the keeper. Talavadi. Just reaching across. Tegan Butler. So well here on the right hand side. Oh, but Anna is through. It's Anna Kionsi. Offside. Wouldn't have counted anyway, even if she manages to get past the last defender, even if the shot wasn't blocked. Oh, that fell kindly for Anna Kionsi. Assistant referee might have thought that there was a touch by a Lao player on the far side. Now Malaysia will come again. Aisha Murat, that was overhit. Tegan Butler was the intended target. The interval in chase, but Siti Nurfaiza is one of the best defenders that Malaysia could send after Steffi Sajkar, of course. Now the age and the time for Siti Nurfaiza to become the number one choice centre back for the Malayan Tigers. One of the best at first touch from Henrietta Justine. She's done well. But the best of passes there. Done well to win the ball back. Henrietta Justine playing just behind Tegan Butler. Natural. Pass the first, but pressure by the second. a great ball for Anna. It's Anna Kyoonsi! Just wide. Glorious opportunity. Flag stayed down, and rightly so. Anna Kyoonsi. She was under pressure. Siti Nurfaiza was breathing right on her neck. She had to take it much earlier than what was intended. That's Match United. And no problems whatsoever.
Stop here. Can you do? Stop here. Stop here. Stop.
Another clearance. Tegan Butler will make chase. Say some more. Not taking any chances. It's a full-on Malaysian assault here. Juliana Butler. Oh, that was touch there from Tegan Butler on Anuta. Anuta Chantitong, the only scorer before this game in 2026 during 5-1 defeat to Saudi Arabia last month in preparation for this tournament. Here's Najwa Erdina. Great ball for Aisha. This is Aisha Murad. Aisha on the right. Super stop. Juliana Barra could not get there for the rebound. It is still Malaysia ball. Liana Sobri. And that has been dealt with by the Lao defense. But still, Malaysia will come again. Clearance under pressure. Siti Nurfaiza is one of the overlapping centre-backs for Malaysia. Heavy touch from Najwa Erdina. Playing for the 10th time. She's got one goal as well, Najwa Erdina. This was a glorious opportunity. A super save from Patalavadi. Aisha Murad cuts into her weaker right, but still manages to come up with a great shot. Oh, clearance. Only as far as Najwa Erdina though. And now Lao can go. Anna harassed by Hatfina. 2 50-50s and Liana Sobri. That was a nasty collision, and she'll go to the book. No, Liana Sobri. But for Lao, they will feel that that was an opportunity to go on a counter if there was an advantage for Lao. But that was not given. So Liana Sobri. He's put Liana Sobri of Kelana United. The main players in midfield always come with creativity. Najwa Erdina, Aisha Murad operating on the flanks. Tegan Butler as the centre forward. This one she also has Nurhatfina Firdaus as well as Henrita Justine as her backup. So the two changes. Hatfina scoring the equalizing goal, and now Kemi, another Kemi. This time it is Kemi Udomsuk, number 9. Another teenage player, only 17 years of age. Another attacker. It might be for Anakyo Onsi, but she's one of the better performers for the women in red. First touch from Henrietta Chasteen. Now Juliana Barek can gallop forward. Siti Nurfaiza. Outdone by Seisamon Intafon with the clearance. And the change for Laos. One coming off. Kemi Udomsuk will be Lei Intavon. The most senior player at 28. Replaced by another teenager in Kemi Udomsuk. As Malaysia has a throw-in. Well over the hour mark. Henrietta. It's a 1-2 well. Henrietta Justine from range. Too easy for Batalabadi Sobotira.
Pasca Laos telah membuat pergantian pemain dengan mengeluarkan pemain jersey nombor 15 Lain Tabon dan digantikan pemain jersey nombor 9 Kemi Udomsuk.
Fina. Butler. There's the back here for Aisha. Tries to link up with Butler again. Aisha's done well. Ensure that the ball is still Malaysia. Zahira ensuring that ball is still with Malaysia. Long one from Asma Junaidi. Touch. It's a bit heavy. Allow defender. It's Juliana. Great touch from Liana. Into Henrietta Chasteen. She's got Juliana Barek for company. Sends it to the middle, but there's nobody home. There's nobody there. There's only as far as Henrietta though. Here's Najwa. On for Aisha on the left-hand side. Aisha Murad, take a Butler! Could not come up with the touch to put Malaysia in front. Huge opportunity for Tegan Butler. But that was the one that slipped away from Tegan Butler's grasp. Oh, could not make the clean contact there. So great work from the captain, Aisha Murad. Goalkeeper too.
I stay here. You go inside, Ken. You never look. Only us.
Goalkeeper also having discomfort after an awkward landing. Well, a little bit of recap on the goals. First one by Kemi Fatala after a fine in-swinger from Anakyo Onsi. And then this for the Malaysian equalizer. First goal for Nurhatfina Firdaus. 1.5 years after her debut in October 2024. First goal, always an emotional moment. One of the best moments in her career, of course, for Nurhatfina Firdaus. Remember, she's only 22. Still so young. She's got so much potential. Hatfina Firdaus. One of the better performers in the National League as well. anyone that will be taking charge. Malaysia has got majority of the possession, but will they convert it to goals? Henrietta bounced off her after she loses possession. And now it is Aisha Murad. Huge opportunity. She's done so well there. Got past one, got past two. Beautiful individual skills. But just couldn't find the corner. The ball bounced off Henrietta Justine after she initially loses possession in midfield, and now Malaysia will get it again. Najwa Erdina. Najwa. Hatfina Firdaus! Full of confidence. Absolutely on huge confidence, this girl. Adrina Zamzahiri as well as Shafika Zainal Abidin will be coming on. This was a huge opportunity too. Hatfina Firdaus got the contact well. Liana Sobri, the one with the yellow card, as well as Jassia Jumilis will be making way. Adrina Zamzahiri, one of the best sprinters in the game. A winger who now applies a trade with Sabah after previously made a few seasons with Selangor, even in Sukan Malaysia, even in Sukma. Henrietta trying to find Tegan Butler. She's done well to win it back. First touch for Shafika of Kelana United. And now it's Laos' turn. Kemi Udomsuk, great pull. And Malaysia, the free kick that will just ease the pressure. Van Valley gets in behind the defence, and Juliana Barek. Such a smart player, getting herself between the player and the ball. Sure, there was a touch. Minutes left. Anna blocked away by Sahira. The goalkeeper will come and calmly collect the through ball. That's Manjunaidi. Previously, before there was Azurin Maslan, she's always been the #1 choice in net for Malaysia. And Asma will need to come again. Over the clearance. So Adrina Zamzahiri, her introduction means that Malaysia will go full offensive. And perhaps Hatfina will be going back to her initial position, which is left back. She is a left back. And also a left wing back. So 2 more substitutions from Laos. Check Vongta Singh. So Lacha Volachit. So Dalabon Sapamise. So this is Phillinton Phong Seng Tong. The two players coming off. Phillinton Phong Seng Tong be replaced by Check Vongta Singh. Latda Volachit will be taking the place of Dalabon Sapamise.
Player number 2, Liton Washington, replaced by player number 6, Check Vongta Singh.
Pasukan Laos telah memperganti pemain dengan mengeluarkan pemain jersey nombor 18,
Faiza.
Dalabon
Malaysia
dan digantikan
bombing
pemain
forward
jersey
again.
nombor
Juliana Barek
18,
sends one in
mengeluarkan
to
pemain
only as
jersey
far
nombor
as
18,
Seisamon. In all honesty,
dan digantikan pemain jersey nombor 6,
Najwa
Check Vongta Singh.
Adrina. There's the 1-2. It's Adrina. All important. That was absolutely vital from Philefon Fengsana. And Rita Justine was the target on that cross. Adrina Zamzahiri, gold medalist in Sukma in Sarawak. Now a corner. When was the last time we see a corner given? Aisha Murad standing over the ball for Malaysia. Great ball in, and she'll get a second chance. Aisha Murad sending yet another dangerous bullet inside a penalty area. Adrina, Najwa Irdina, some of the targets. Tegan Butler, Faiza as well. Aisha Murad this time on the far post. There's a header! Away by Anna Kionsi. Oh, that touch was with the face though from Shafika. And now Lao can counter. Kemi Udomsuk puts it up to the left, perhaps a little bit too much for Check Vongta Singh. And Malaysia recovers. Here's Adrina. Adrina Zamzahiri opens it up for Aisha. That was an awkward touch from the captain. Aisha Murad. Good idea. Well defended once again by Lao. Kemi Udomsuk. That one goal, one elusive goal. That is what's needed. One win puts you in the driving seat for the next round. Laos and Malaysia, the two that were bottom of their groups in 2024, will have a golden opportunity to play in the semi-final of this 16 competition, in which the top 3 go through to the ASEAN Championship next year. Here they come again, Lao. Good first touch here. Ball goes towards Kemi Udomsuk. Well defended by Malaysia. Aisha Murad trying to come up with a counter, but Adrina Zamzahiri could not control the loose ball. Shafika. It's a late tackle on Najwa Irdina. Last quarter of an hour. Quarter of an hour of this contest. Still one each. A goal The tail end of the first half and the early minutes of the second. Another corner for Malaysia, won by Henrietta Justine. 7th corner for the Malayan Tigers. This time, there's another player with the left, Henrietta Justine, instead of Aisha, who sends one in. Oh, that was almost towards Adrina Zamzahiri. A collision. That was a nasty collision there, which also involved Adrina Zamzahiri. It's the two number 11s collide. Adrina as well as Van Valley Bonlami. Was the one who's penalised. A sliding challenge from Juliana Barek. Nobody home. Ball comes down. Who? That's the one. More composure. What's the composure? Who has cooler head, as well as the mental fortitude. The last few minutes of this one to become the national hero for Malaysia or for Laos. Aisha Murad, interestingly enough, played the second half without the captain's armband. I wonder who did she give it to? Bonlami, of the 4 teenagers that Laos is used tonight. Van Valley, 16, Anna Kyo Onsi, another 16-year-old. Chet Won Taseng, 18, and Kemi Udom Suk, 17. Ages of the players. Future certainly is now. Malaysia do have some teenagers as well, particularly a 15-year-old Keisha Adelina of Havana FC. That team only plays in FAS Women's Super League, which is a women's league by Football Association of Selangor. So players from Havana FC is in the national squad, interestingly enough. Juliana just comes in away by Seysamon. Oof, that one is right in the face. Face of Najwa Irdina. It's Juliana. Shafika. Aisha Murad, there's the ball in. Just too much of Henrietta Justine. Aisha Murad, very well known for her scoring prowess, while also becoming a real playmaker for the team. Adrina. Najwa for Shafika. Get past, check. Bong Taseng, the extra defender. came on in the second half for Laos. Shafika. Good goal. Either side here in the last 10. It's anybody's game at the moment. Although Malaysia enjoyed more possession, it was Laos into the break in front. It's not taken Butler. Also overhead for Adrina. All the pace in the world that Adrina has. Through ball was just too much for the now Sabah winger, Adrina Zamzahiri. He's got 3 goals so far for the national team. Now, Lau comes forward. Shot from range. Van Valle, who is now playing as a right winger. Lots of position changes by both teams. It also involves Van Valle Bonlami tries to find the top right corner of Asma Junaidi's goal. You know that a moment of brilliance could really change the game. And this is Anna. Anna! Wow, that was straight at the goalkeeper. And she looked absolutely relaxed with the catch. Tega Butler. Both teams still pushing on. Malaysia pushes on. Laos pushes on. Only one team could win it, or perhaps both these teams could actually end up sharing the spoils after 90 minutes. Hatfina Firdaus came up with the equalizer 5 minutes into the second half after Laos got themselves in front 9 minutes before the end of the first. And since then, possession-wise, Malaysia has enjoyed more, but both teams has got similar amount of chances. Both these teams still make one more change. Or perhaps not really for Laos because they've used all the 3 windows. Malaysia could still make one more change. Henrita Justine and Hatfina Firdaus, they came on as half-time substitutes. Adrina Zamzahiri and Shafika Zainal Abidin came on much later. They came together. So Laila Shamila, a 16-year-old striker, comes on. She's from SSS Leopard, and she has been given the opportunity, perhaps, to become the game changer. Laila Shamila, debut with the national team. Huge day for her, huge day for all the Leopards.
Substitution for Malaysia, player number 67 Butler, replaced by player number 19.
SSS Leopard. The SSS means Sekolah Sukan Selangor, which is the sports school of Selangor. You can hear all the noise from the SSS contingent from the Selangor Sports School as well. They are cheering, and of course, and absolutely so, for Laila Shamila, 16-year-old. Yes, she is a school student. She is a sports school student who is the top scorer of the 2026 Liga Putri Elite. And also represented Selangor at the Sukma Games, and now she has been given the biggest opportunity of her life at only 16 to lead the line for Malaysia over the last 5 minutes, and it could be the biggest opportunity, or should I say it could be a golden opportunity for Laila Shamila after just coming on. She was offside. Great ball. And the collision as well with Patalavadi. We'll need to see that again if she was indeed offside, because that could be the moment for this Form 4 student. For this 16-year-old, could be a huge opportunity for her. Her 16th birthday was just a month ago. Laila Shamila. You can listen to all the noise. Laila Shamila. She represented SSS Leopard since 2024 in the Selangor Women's Super League. Scored 10 goals in last year's National Women's League. Also the top scorer for the FAM Liga Putri Elite last year as well, Laila Shamila. And now, will Malaysia find a way? Adrina opens it up to Hatfina. The Malaysians pushing on. Wins the throw. Laila Shamila with a first touch. Hatfina. Down she goes, no free kick given. Tries to win the ball back, is Henrietta. Shafika. Laila Shamila. Last minute of the 90. Najwa. She just lost her handle, just lost her control of the ball, and she had to take a yellow. Because she did not commit the foul, and Laos might have an opportunity to go on a counter through Kemi Padala, the goal scorer for Laos towards the end of the first half. Now into added time. Adrina, great first touch here. Adrina Samsahiri. She will keep it in play. Here's Adrina. There was a traffic, and the name was Say Samon. Najwa won it back. Laila Shamila. Free kick goes Laos' way. 6 added minutes. Laila Shamila as well as Adrina trying to win back possession so high up the pitch. But the Japanese referee is not going to permit that. There was a foul. And now, it's a bit of a push. And Lao might have the final say here. Anakyo Onsi. Sitting on Faiza might be a bit too much for the young striker, Anakyo Onsi. Aisha under pressure, throw in Malaysia's way. And now tensions are flying. Temperature rises here in Cheras. Throw in Malaysia. When Laos thought that this was theirs. Foul given. Laila Shamila brought down. Malaysia with a few final onslaught here. Laila Shamila, the 16-year-old, is on the radar. She has been involved. Right, so the captain's armband is actually underneath her sleeve. And now Aisha Murad. Malaysia in desperate need of a captain's delivery here. Lao will need to defend and charge on with a counter-attack. If they are to win this, it's still very much open here in Kuala Lumpur. Aisha Murad's ball. There was a touch. Straight at Batalabadi. Under no pressure. Three minutes, 30 seconds. There was a collision. With the head. Say someone into pawn, but time is running out here. Lao and Malaysia still locked level. Good ball too. Aisha Murad, that was towards Henrita as well as Najwa Erdina. 2 more minutes. That's all that we have left. Adrina, Kemi Odomsuk, away by Hatfina. Shafika sends one to the right-hand side for Adrina. Throw in Malaysia. 90 seconds left in this contest. Will there be a winner? It was towards Laila Shamila. Henrita making chase. And Chek Singh had to clear it behind for Malaysia's 8th corner. Could be the final opportunity for a late winner. The Malaysians here are cheering for a goal. All 829 here. Laila Shamila. One. Side to 6. Siti Nur Faiza also is in the mix. Together with Najwa Erdina. Aisha Murad towards the near post. Cleared away. Is there any more time? Juliana with a quick throw. And that's the end of the contest. There's no more time. And Laos and Malaysia are locked after 90 minutes of play. They just could not find a winner at the 6 additional minutes. Nor had Fina Firdaus
The final score is
becoming the hero with the equalizing header just 5 minutes after introduction in the second half. Few chances, I would say lots of chances as well towards the end of the contest, particularly for the home side Malaysia. But Laos has just survived all the onslaught here. And these two national sides are still finding their first victory in the AFF Women's Cup after the final whistle here in Kuala Lumpur Stadium in Cheras. Laos 1, Malaysia 1.